Hey guys, so I'm going to be showing y'all how to make a cotton candy ice cream cake. This was my first time ever making an ice cream cake. Now, don't mind the words on there. Anyways, so start off by following the instructions on a vanilla or white cake mix and add 1.5 teaspoons of cotton candy extract. Afterwards, pour the batter into a 6-inch round cake pan and be sure you have your oven preheated at 350 degrees and put the cake to bake for 40 minutes. Alright, once the cake is fully cooled down, you are just going to cut off the top part of the cake, that way it is more even, and then just set it aside. And now, so as for the ice cream part, so you are going to need about 28 inches of cotton candy ice cream. It doesn't matter which brand. I got the Baskin Robbins because that was the only one I could find, and yeah, thankfully I got 2 of the smaller tubs, so yeah, which makes it 28 ounces. But yeah, so you are gonna need so that much, right, for a 6-inch cake. And yeah, so but just be sure that you put in a plastic wrap first, and then so just let the ice cream soften a bit, right, because then it's gonna be harder to just scoop it out and spread it around if you barely take it out of the freezer. So yeah, just let it sit out for about 15 minutes, and then you can start scooping it out, and then just spread it around, and then it should look somewhat like this. And be sure that the ice cream is touching the edges, that way the ice cream and cake are even. Afterwards, you are going to place this in the freezer and let it sit for 3 to 4 hours. Alright, after those few hours have gone by, before taking the ice cream out, you can go right on ahead and just slice the cake into 2 thinner layers first. Alright, now you will take the ice cream out using the plastic wraps, the edges of it, to pick it up. And then, so just remove the edges, that way it's a little easier to just, put it onto the cake. So yeah, here I am doing that. And then just carefully flip it, and then just put it onto the cake and just straighten it out, that way the ice cream and cake are even. Alright, then you're gonna put the second layer of cake over the ice cream, and again, just be sure that they are even. And then we'll just put it in the freezer for a bit, that way the ice cream doesn't melt. As for the whipped cream, you are going to need 1 cup of heavy cream, 1 teaspoon of cotton candy extract, and 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. And then, now this part is up to you if you want it blue or pink. I chose blue, but if you prefer pink, that is totally fine. But yeah, so just beat all of those ingredients at medium speed until stiff peaks form. I thought of making this look a little bit like a naked cake, so that's why I just said only 1 cup of heavy cream. But if you want to cover the whole cake with the whipped cream, then you may want to make another 2 cups. And then also just triple the amount of extract and sugar. Alright, afterwards, put the ice cream cake in the freezer and let it sit for a minimum of 10 to 15 minutes. And, well, you don't necessarily have to take it out 10 to 15 minutes after, just whenever you want to eat it. And so enjoy! Oh, and one last thing, before you cut into it, let it sit out for 10 to 15 minutes.